Okay, hello, whenever and wherever you are, and welcome to this first ever collaboration stream between our friends down here, Carney Sideshow.
Hello.
Hi.
And us up here at Phoenix Iwaki. Now, this is a brand new campaign with brand new characters and brand new party members here, including a brand new D&D player as well. So let's just very simply, just quickly say a hi, hello. My name is John. I will be the DM, and I am based in Japan. Nice to meet you all. And
nice to meet you.
Sylvie play.
Oh, up, I mean down.
Sylvie will play.
So I'm Sylvie. I'm from France, from Paris, but I'm living in Taiwan right now. And I'll be hopefully a great player.
You will. Of course you will.
She will. She's always great. I'm Chris. I'm the DM for Carney's Sideshow, which she's also a player in.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'm in Taiwan as well, obviously. And that's pretty much it. This is one of my first times playing as a player, which is not first times, but in a long time. And it's great to just sit back and enjoy the world.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we had a very impromptu, thrown together, randomly generated session, one-shots last week, and I decided to give Chris the chance to be a player, as Forever DMs very rarely gets to do that.
Mm.
Okay, and next to them, at least for me, is Samantha, please.
Hey, I'm Sam. I'm based in Japan, in Tokyo, and I am a first-time player, so please be nice.
Welcome. Okay, and last but not least, by any stretch of the imagination, is Stephen.
Hey, I'm Stephen. I am currently in Aotearoa, New Zealand. Behind me is Odin back there. And
Odin.
I have played a couple of games, including in John's first ever DM'd game some years ago.
Offline, so don't go looking for the VOD. So, does not exist.
Secret campaign.
Yes. When I was even more nervous than I am today. Okay. So, yes, there we go. That is us. And we have met the players, but we have yet to meet even ourselves, the characters, as that is what today is all about. We are here to figure out who we are, what we have in relation to each other, if anything, and how we ended up in this terrible, terrible mess. So, let us get started. First things first, let's make sure we have all of the bits and bobs that we need. So, we have Discord, clearly, for our sounds. Now, Sam, is that Syrinscape working for you?
I downloaded it. It says I need to connect to a device.
Okay, yes, so the next thing I need to do for you is to send you the link for my campaign, and then if you follow that link, it will sync the devices. You two are getting the music, right?
Yeah, I just realized that all the mics were muted on our channel, but now they're okay.
Okay. Hi, everyone.
Hi again.
Okay.
Is it okay now?
Yeah.
Cool. So, let me give you a link. Copy. Okay. And, Stephen, are you still connected?
Yeah, I can bring up Syrinscape.
Yep.
It's been such a long time since
It has. There might be an update also.
Up now.
Okay, so Sam, I sent you the link there. So if you follow that, that should prompt you to join the campaign there.
I like this music, isn't it?
It sounds like we're in Japan, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds and music are coming for you today from Syrinscape, sound effects. Although this extra music here, is from, let me get the name properly right here. Dark Fantasy Studio, who did a fantastic humble bundle of streaming music. And this is that. Actually, I think tonight will probably be purely Dark Fantasy Studio. And then once we get into the story itself, Syrinscape will come into its own. If you hear
Did
any...
you just say tonight?
Sorry?
Did you just say tonight?
No. tonight, I mean, if you want to hear Syrinscape in action, tonight you can see Curse of Strahd on our channel.
Yeah.
Okay, now I understand.
No.
Sorry.
As we get into the story, we get the
Okay.
things there.
Okay.
How's that looking for you, Stephen?
Can you hear birds?
Yeah, those are mine, not Stephen's.
Oh.
The birds are from Syrinscape. The music is from Dark Fantasy Studio. It's okay. We don't. It's not particularly
Do
necessary.
you have the link, John, for
Oh, I'm sorry.
Syrinscape?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Shoving that in Messenger.
Yeah.
Boop.
There you go.
Is that working for you, Sam?
Thank you.
Yes, I just have to make an account.
Oh, okay, no problem. Excuse us, everyone. Technical. At least it's not tech goblins. It's just the normal stuff.
Zero.
Yeah.
Tech goblin seems to be staying away. I found out I had like, for some reason it was particularly on Curse of Strahd, which was appropriately cursed. It seemed that the bitrate was causing all kinds of trouble, and that has been sorted now. I found useful posts about how to change the way you, I forget what the technical term was, but there's a different algorithm or stuff that you can use, that you can set in the settings. And it's stopped dropping frames now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I
Thank you,
get a
Sam.
little bit of lag on video from the other two,
Oh, really? Okay,
but
sounds okay.
you're coming through in real time.
Okay, sounds okay for me.
Oh.
Except, well, until I said that.
Birds.
Sam, come back.
So yeah, I think because I'm on my iPad.
Yeah.
When I open up a new screen, it was fine for sound, but I guess I've never done it with video on Discord, so unfortunately can't see me when I'm opening up a new screen.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine. You can just
Okay.
jump in and
That's
out.
fine.
It's no problem.
I
And
can probably,
luckily,
yeah,
this
It's on my
live stream chat thing doesn't shunt screens around. Like the other one, when you do it in a message, like a private message, and use the
Yeah.
video call, if somebody turns their camera off, it moves everyone around. It's really annoying.
Oh, right.
But this
Yeah.
just gets you in the same places, so that's fine.
Great.
So when we have tokens, we will have them here, and everyone, if you're watching this, the tokens will be up there. And if you're watching on a computer, if you're watching in a web browser on a computer, you can hover over, and we will have the D&D Beyond overlay, which will show you useful information about the characters and their stats and magic items and all kinds of goodies. And is that going okay, Stephen? Oh, no, it's not. Come back. That messes
You're
up.
back.
That messes up the screens.
Steven's gone.
I've got half a Sam.
Mine is not working. I made an account, but saying I don't
Thank you
have
so
an
much.
account.
Is the music coming through for you now, Sam?
No, not yet.
Okay. It's okay, we'll figure it out. That's what this is all about. Tension. Where has Stephen gone? I'm just gonna leave it until he pops back in because we're all visible. I need to set up another, like, what's it called? Scene, OBS scene where it's just the three of us.
Right, yeah.
In case this happens. Oh, there we go.
And back.
Almost getting there.
It's in a different location.
This is bad.
Has he
Another
moved for you?
plane.
He went back to where he was for me. Oh no. It doesn't matter. It's all good. It's all
That's
good.
Funny.
It's all good.
Funny.
Anyway, so
Now
that's
he's like, does he look like he's like upside down?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
right?
does.
That would be funny though, if he appears upside down.
he is down under. For not all of us. So what happens, if you didn't know, little known fact, if you cross the equator, everything gets flipped upside down. Poor little Will Smith.
Question: device pin number. Do I need that? Or for the
pin number.
sound?
I
It
don't.
just says, yeah, it just says device.
I think
Enter the
I think
pin
that
display?
I think that'll be a iPad thing. So if you're like your normal iPad pin,
Oh, okay.
Stephen has lost connection entirely apparently.
Ooh, okay.
Hey,
Hi.
North Shore, how you doing? Out of the Abyss, yes. We're just chilling today. We're doing character creation and just
How does
chatting
it
amongst
work, this
ourselves.
thing?
Thanks for coming by, mate.
Is it like moving
How was Ghosts of Saltmarsh?
per turn like that?
The green light?
No, not the green light. Like the screen, like John was like here, and now like he's here. Like how does
Nice.
it work? Like
No idea. I think it's just completely random. Discord just chooses whatever it wants.
Yeah. I think because Sam is still in the call, just the camera's off when she's in a different window.
Okay.
So that could,
Right.
whereas Stephen is disconnected from the call completely.
I remember the PIN number was something like linking whichever device you're on to your account link that you sent us so that it can be verified.
So I have the pin number. I'm hitting.
Because I think like
submit.
if you just follow the link, it'll automatically register it. So it gave me a PIN number, but I didn't need to actually do anything.
Sorry,
Yeah,
North
yeah.
North Shore. I don't know why I typed that. Good to hear that. Sorry, I always forget. It's like we're not in a session. I can actually, just speak to chat instead of typing. I've never done like a just hangout
yeah, you're
session.
back.
I think I should be.
Yeah.
Yep.
In the middle now.
Cut down the
Sorry.
middle. It's
It's
okay.
fine.
I think I should be in now.
Yeah, excellent. Are you hearing
Mm.
sounds?
In Syrinscape.
Should run it. It should run in the background, I believe. I've never tried it on an iPad or an iPhone, but it's supposed to work.
I can see the screen.
Definitely have 3 people.
Nice. Hello, 3 people.
Am I back in?
Yes,
Oh, we can hear you.
we can hear you.
But yeah, Syrinscape opened up and took down my entire computer.
Oh no.
It's a rampaging Syrinscape.
Might skip that for this session and figure out what happened.
No problem. Yeah, we can sort it out during the couple of weeks before we start proper. So, okay. Next up, we have everyone's in D&D Beyond. Yes.
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 Okay. Now, is everyone in the campaign?
Nope. Because I haven't created my character yet, so but I can like quickly just type my name at least, and then jump in.
I will send you a link. Okay. Let's see. I'll do Discord.
Oh, I have the link of the campaign.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So if you
Yeah,
follow,
I have it.
if you follow that link, it will give you the option to create a character.
Yeah,
when you
that's
do
what I was
that.
going to do. Yeah.
Nice. Stephen, do you have the campaign link already? Right. Sam, do you have it?
Yes, I started making my character, I think.
Oh, awesome.
Last night.
Okay, so let's all jump into the character builder for our various peeps. And I will open one as well so we can walk through it together.
Cool. Yeah, I opened it up this morning. I saw all these different things you have from the what is it, Humble Folk? Or something
Oh
like
yeah.
that?
Like,
Holy cow! There's so
that's-
many now.
yeah, because I've got content sharing, so all of the books races are all in there. And I'll wait till everyone's ready. So is everyone on the character builder?
Yeah. I
Yes.
just chose my race, but I'll wait for everybody.
Yeah. Just wait a sec there. So please go to the top left tab, the home tab, please.
Alrighty.
Okay, and make sure the following ones are turned on. Okay, so please turn on homebrew content. We are
Okay.
always happy to experiment with that stuff. Please turn on critical role content as well.
Woo.
Lord have mercy. Playtest content is also okay. And then Magic the Gathering and Everyone content is also turned on. And then please turn off Rick and Morty and non-core.
Yeah.
Actually, no, sorry, non-core is okay because that's totals and things like that.
Oh, well, there goes my idea.
Why?
Oh man.
Were you going for Pickle Rick?
Pickle Rick.
I wish Llama was here. Was Skeptic Llama?
Pickle Rick Cleric.
Now, so only Rick and Morty content turned off, please. There, dice rolling turned on, and optional features both turned on, please. Optional class features and customize your origin turned on. Okay. Next up, we have the advancement type. That should be milestone.
Okay.
Okay. Next, your hit point type, please set to manual. Because we like to go with the dice, wherever possible. Okay, so that's on manual. Then, down for the prerequisites, feats are okay, multi-class requirements okay, so turned on, please. Level scaled spells, turned on, please. Encumbrance type, use encumbrance. Now, let's take this opportunity to introduce the campaign setting a little. This is a unique start to a campaign. So, Sam, sorry, you're not going to be getting the regular experience here, which I think is a good thing, anyway. The start of this campaign, you have been captured by Drow. Okay, the Underdark dwelling, worshippers of Lolth, the spider demon goddess from the Abyss. And you are captured and in prison, awaiting transport to the Drow capital, Menzoberranzan. So, this adventure, at the beginning at least, is kind of a survival feel to it, where you have to find weapons, you have to find food, you have to find gear. So, at first, it won't matter, because you'll be completely unencumbered as you're skipping around the Underdark, free of your burdens of worldly goods. But as it rolls on, this will be very important, and there is a certain amount of resource management. Not like, crazy statistics or anything, but there is a certain amount of that in this game. So we will be using encumbrance. So please turn on the coin weight. Actually, I think if you leave it off, it counts coin weight.
Okay, leave it off.
So have that turned off, yes. And the last two, the ability score and the character privacy, is fine. That's kept as is there. Okay, so let's move on. The exciting one here.
Woo!
Race. So onto the race tab, please. Now, let me just double check that everyone's got all the content okay. Is the third race option down Gallus?
Yep.
Yes.
The first time I'm seeing this.
Stephen, Sam, are you getting that okay?
Yes.
Gallus, so the third option. Big chicken.
Oh, okay. I think because I chose
an
mine
option.
already, it's just
Yeah.
not showing up.
Yeah, if you already chose
Okay,
it, then.
if you chose a race already, just go to the you can change if you click to change race, then it'll go back to that menu. I just want to show you all the options that are available here. And
Third option is dwarf.
dwarf. Okay, so that is maybe hit a refresh. Did on your home screen? Did you select all those options, the homebrew and everything?
Yes.
So maybe hit a refresh there or something, because that should be dwarf for me is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th option.
10th option. Okay.
So you're missing out on a few things there.
I basically left everything on except for Rick and Morty.
Okay. Should be available then. And your character is in the campaign, right?
I think the link I have
not a
is
character
just
with a
general
name.
D&D website.
What's
I don't know.
Oh, actually, my character's not in the campaign.
Campaign.
No, it is.
It is
Or otherwise,
Yeah,
you wouldn't have.
Sylvia, yours is, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, let me just check for you, Sam. I think
Okay.
you might be missing, because there is one character missing.
Create character when you click.
Oh,
Yeah.
And you have to be in the campaign for me to share all of my books with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
Yeah, there's only 3 players in there at the moment. Okay, so if you follow the link that I sent, maybe the link I sent was just for Roll20 in general, so for D&D Beyond in general. Let me resend the link for the campaign,
Okay.
and then follow that, and it will ask you to join the campaign, and you can start a new character, or you can select an existing character, so you can choose the one that you've started making already.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, boom, there it is. It's in your messenger. So, while we're waiting here, let me explain one thing. We are in the glorious, enlightened age of Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, lurking
Yes.
over here as I speak. Boom, shameless plug. Although,
Ooh, such a
suppose
pretty book.
I suppose it isn't when I don't get anything for any advertising or anything. Yeah, gorgeous. So, one of the biggest things in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything is that you can move your modifiers. So that means, and the biggest news and the biggest deal with that is, you do not have to choose your race depending on the class you want to play. Okay, so Chris and I were chatting earlier today in the messages before. If you're thinking of playing a barbarian, you do not need to be a Goliath or a half-orc or a big strong boy. You can be any of the races, and for example, say a gnome or one of the humble folk, even a little gerbean, the little desert mice. You can be any of those and make them into a barbarian by moving their plus from wisdom or dex or whatever it is into the desired stat. So it just completely frees everything up and lets you be anyone that you want to be, any combination that you want to be, which I love.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm looking at all the races now.
So
I
yeah,
think
that's in now.
I joined the campaign now, but I still don't see.
If you open the character editor for that character now, I think you might have to turn those options on again. So maybe go to the home tab again. Rockslide, also delivered by Syrinscape. Credit where it's due.
So I'm editing my character. Have
Yep.
everything on except for Rick and Morty.
Okay.
Milestone, manual hit points.
Yep.
Everything, all the prerequisites.
On.
Spells on.
Yep. Use encumbrance.
Ignore coin weights off. Use
Yep.
encumbrance.
And that's all good. And then if you go to the race tab, you should have all the options now.
The third one is still dwarf.
Oh, what? No!
But I think I'm okay, because I'm pretty sure I want to be an elf.
Okay, that's all good.
As long as it doesn't hinder the story in any way.
Not at all, not at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
might
that's
change
fine,
that
that's fine.
place.
Right, so yes, everyone, if you have a look here, we have all of these interesting options. I would ask that you only ignore Kalashtar, because that's a tricky one to explain away. As in, my offline campaign, the whole campaign changed because there's a Kalashtar in it. So, Stephen, who are we thinking? What race are you thinking of?
Interested in I was interested in the Aasimar race.
Okay.
Specifically the Scourge Aasimar.
Scourge, okay. Yes, the Scourge Aasimar. So these,
it's really
these are-
interesting kind of relationship, yeah.
yeah, right. These are creatures which have this divine essence in them. They are created. They have a connection with Celestia. The Mount Celestia and the gods and angelic beings. Okay, and the Scourge Aasimar is a rather Hagashi version of that, and burns with angel fire. So that's going to be a good one. Cool.
Cool.
Thank you. Chris, what are you thinking?
Man, there's so many good options. I know. And now that we're using Tasha's, it could be anything.
You can.
However, I think, I've always wanted to try playing one of the Odyssey races.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to go with Minotaur.
Yes.
I think it's good for the Abyss, or
Fun.
for the Underdark.
Fantastic. Yes.
So,
All right. Okay,
does it
so
look
a
like?
Minotaur. It's the big
Minotaur.
bull-headed. Yes, that guy. Okay, so yeah, they have traditionally a +2 to strength and a +1 to constitution, so they are good for fighters, barbarians, and the like. But that does not have to be the case.
That's true.
And Sylvie,
Well, I was thinking about high elf, but if Samantha want to be an elf, which is totally fine, I can change. No, it's okay. It's really okay. I can try something new.
humble folk.
What is humble?
All the other animals.
All the animals.
Oh, I was thinking about like maybe a satire.
Satyr.
Satyr?
A satyr. Okay, fantastic.
Where's the satyr?
Yeah. That's like Mr. Tumnus in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
But I don't know. Like I've never played. I'm not really familiar with that kind of this race. But I guess it
Okay.
can be fun.
They have like kind of goat-like legs,
Yes.
like little hoofed legs, and then they have a humanoid torso and face, and with slightly pointed ears. They have a fey roots, a fey origin, and
Wow.
they just love experience. They love new things. They love just experiencing the world around them and all that it offers, everything that they that is available to them, and they just they have a love of life, and they are traditionally good for bards, and sorcerers, charisma. But again, doesn't matter because we can move things around.
Actually, maybe not in that case. Because I was like thinking for my characters, like I'm usually I like playing jovial character usually very much.
That's
And then I
perfect.
went to-
Oh, you want to try something else though?
Yeah, I was going to think I was like going for like a little bit like less jovial this time. Not
Okay.
dark at all, but like so.
Well,
but
I
I was
mean,
attracted naturally by that.
But let's think about that though, because a satyr that found themselves in the Underdark might be quite down on things.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, let's try then.
Okay. Now, do we have to impose some kind of stealth check disadvantage with your little hoofs clattering around the caves?
My what?
Hooves.
Wait.
Feet.
They're like
What
goat feet.
the-
It would be me too.
They echo quite a lot. Yes, both of you.
Yeah.
Little booties.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm joking. Okay. And now, Samantha, you said elf,
Yes.
but that is merely the first step in the journey of elfdom.
Hi.
I don't know how many of the sub races you have, but yeah, a high elf.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So yes, high elf. Okay, known for their otherworldly grace, living in the world but not entirely a part of it. Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. So again, you only get one bonus to stats for that one, but you do get some other nice features from that. Excellent. Okay. Now, please, if you've chosen your race, I need to just randomly choose one. I shall just go with the top one, Aarakocra. And please go on to the next one, class. Class is in session. So, what do you think you are interested in? I'm going to go circle back round to the far left for me. Stephen, what is our little friend here interested in being? Muted.
Oh,
Stephen, can't hear you.
Hello.
Okay.
oh, now we can.
Yeah, there we go.
So, Stephen, what class are you thinking of? For our Asima, Scourge Asima friend. Yeah. That's gone again. Stephen, come back. Your mic's being dodgy.
Hello.
Oh,
Okay.
now yes.
Go. Speak.
Yeah.
Forever hold your peace.
Internet thing. Hello. Okay, now we're
No
good.
problem. Yeah, no problem.
Speak quickly.
Go.
I was interested in playing a ranger.
A ranger. Fantastic. Okay. So, rangers, you're well known for their knowledge of wild places. Now, is your ranger familiar with the uptops or the down belows? Because they could both be a thing.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I think perhaps in contrast to what the other characters may wind up being, I think this character is very familiar with the Underdark.
Awesome. So you've actually ventured down here before?
Yeah, I think he's been down here for a long time, for maybe too long.
Okay.
Ooh.
Interesting. Excellent. So, we shall, of course, we'll be starting at level 1, so, there are other nuances and things to think about when you get to level 3, but that'll be something, assuming, of course, you'll make it that far. Now,
All right.
Sam.
Should
Sam.
I wait for the various choices and things? Or?
Say again, sorry? Sorry, say
Should
again,
I
Stephen?
wait for the proficiencies and things like that?
You start thinking about them yourself and make some choices, and then I'll cycle back round and see what you went with. Okay, so Sam, what are you thinking with your high elf?
Torn between kind of a rogue and a ranger, but if you're gonna pick a ranger, then I might go with the rogue. But the
Okay.
only concern I have with the rogue is I know they're usually the scout, like in front of everyone else, and as the newbie, I don't know if I want to be leading the party. So if anyone has any suggestions,
I think
I'm open.
I don't know. I think in this situation, like everyone's kind of except maybe our ranger friend here. Everyone's a bit of a fish out of water here, really, because you've been taken to the Underdark. You're not from here, so I think that could play out in you're unwilling to sneak around. And you can use that stealth not just for scouting things out, but you can also use it in combat and things as well to your advantage. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay then.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Don't listen to what anyone else says about things. This rogue is however Sam's rogue is.
That works.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. Okay. Minotaur.
Minotaur.
Full of bull, or are you here to play?
Full of shit. I'm just kidding.
Oh, by the way, Isol's in chat, and he just wanted to. He's commenting on your birds, Steven.
Birdies.
Oh, they're good birds.
Yeah,
One
it's
was
not-
it? What was their name? Odin and what was the other one?
So Odin's back there, and then Finn is here on my shoulder, which
Finn.
should keep
So
him.
Odin's the back one.
Finn. Sashi Finn.
Yeah, he's the big African grad. Yeah,
Okay.
Finn's been through a couple campaigns.
Mm. Yeah, Finn.
Well,
Finn
for me, sorry,
Finn
what?
Finn was the familiar for the Hall of Dragon heist.
Oh, really? That was cool.
And
I think I'm gonna go
Steven-
with Barbarian.
I was gonna say Stephen was a tabaxi, so just as well he didn't eat him. That's good. That's all good. A barbarian. Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with that choice. I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about it. There's so many, especially like the wild magic sounds really fun because I love chaotic games.
Right.
But then there's so many other good ones now too. So.
Oh, there's so yeah. Like that's the other thing that came out with Tash is a bunch of new subclasses. But
Right.
again, nothing we need to worry about too early
Right.
on.
Got 2 levels to go before.
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Okay, fantastic. So we have a rogue, we have a ranger, we have a barbarian, and
then I'll be a cleric. Yeah.
a
The
cleric.
first time I'm playing a cleric, actually. I'm excited.
A satyr cleric. Excellent. Okay. So yeah. Okay, I'm just getting all these images of like these like religious ceremonies that are basically like big bacchanals and just like just the wines.
Like real bummer being down here in the dark now.
Maybe that's her mission. She's here to bring the light. Bring the
Yes.
light of
Yes.
Okay, so you need to have a kind of which domain you're interested in.
Oh, I have
Okay.
it. I'm choosing the Twilight domain.
Okay, fantastic.
It's a new one from Tasha.
Yeah.
So excited.
If you want to, if you want to see the very very emo version of a Twilight domain cleric, please watch Curse of Strahd tonight.
Okay.
Because Vanta is Twilight domain.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'll be a joyful one. A little bit sad at first, and then I'll become
Well,
joyful.
Come on, evening is prime partying time, so the satyrs are all come into their own at evening. The ones that are still conscious. I think they got an early start. Yeah. All right, that's awesome.
Cool.
Fantastic. Right, so has everyone got those selected on their various sheets?
Indeed.
Okay, now what you need to do is actually go back to the race tab. So if you can go back to that tab there. And just at the top, above your racial traits, there is another little drop-down menu called Origin Manager. See that?
Yeah.
If you open that up, please select the various options in there. Okay, just check the boxes that are next to your options there. They're different for each kind of race, each kind of player, so I won't go into too much detail. Okay. And once you've checked those boxes, go back to the racial traits, and you'll now see that you have your origin ability score increase as a choosable thing, not automatically assigned. Now, you need to put those, however many you have, in the ability that is most useful for you. So, Ranger, I believe, is Wisdom is the way to go. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Let's have a look here. Ranger.
Continue having all of my characters be wiser than I am.
It's tricky to roleplay. Okay, so yeah, the Ranger, you will get a little bit of magic, I believe. And yes, your spellcasting, just like quickly swooping down here. Yes, your spellcasting when it comes into play will be on your wisdom, so you might want to have that as your main thing. Now, how many pluses do you have? Do you have just a single one or a couple?
Just the one. One ability score to increase by 2.
Okay, so yes, I would put that in wisdom, but it's entirely up to you, of course. Is he a wise one?
Feels right to me.
Yes. Now, do you have any other things to choose apart from languages?
Origin languages and origin ability score increase.
Okay, and no other options to choose? What other traits does
Nope, just languages and ability score.
What other traits does an Aasimar have?
So an Aasimar, the Scourge Aasimar is granted with the classic Dark Vision.
Excellent, very useful.
Handy.
Yep.
Celestial Resistance, resistance to necrotic damage and radiant damage.
Excellent.
Healing Hands, once per long rest. As
very useful.
A bit of healing.
If the cleric goes down, that'll be useful.
A very little bit of healing. Light Bearer, knowing the light cantrip.
Also very useful. Okay, nice, excellent.
And that's it for starting.
Gotcha. Thank you very much, Sam. You get a single bonus, I believe.
I have an origin ability score increased by 2.
Okay. Now, as a rogue, I would highly recommend that goes into your dexterity.
Okay. Got it.
Because that's, you'll be doing kind of acrobatic things and stealthing around and hiding, so that's all dex based.
Got it.
And if you are that way inclined, stealing things as well would be on that.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Now, what else does a high elf have in the racial traits?
It has origin proficiencies. Oh, I need another one. I have to choose a skill like history, investigation, perception.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you can choose a skill. Okay. So what are the options again?
It was acrobatics, animal handling, arcana, deception, history, intimidation, investigation, medicine, nature, perception, performance, persuasion, religion, or survival.
So many.
Okay.
Maybe survival?
Survival, I mean,
What do you think?
survival is for things like finding tracks and finding food, and a ranger will be very good at that already.
Okay.
So I wouldn't worry too much about that. I would again, it's really good to lean into the class as much as possible, and enjoy that if you want to get the full playing of it. Chris, what do you think the best one for a rogue is? I'm inclined to go deception is good if you're tricking people. If that would be based on your charisma. Acrobatics to go with your dexterity as well. To help you do cool flips and things.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Chris?
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, like you said, it depends which kind of rogue you want to play. So either the con man or the the stealthy, sneaky one, or the one that steals.
I want to be the stealthy, sneaky one, so I think I'm gonna go with acrobatics.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that will be good when you're maneuvering. And because we're underground and not out in the open, up with the sky above, there's going to be options and the chance for you to get on that and use natural features around you to your ability. One thing I want to try here, and Chris I know agrees with me, that the flanking rules are awful. And getting advantage on an attack just because you're flanking someone is boring. It just leads to what's called a surround and pound, as everyone just circles the enemy and just fights and just crash until it's just a war of attrition until one of you runs out of HP. I like something that the creator Sly Flourish suggested, which is cinematic advantage. So, in a situation, in a fight, if you can describe how you would gain advantage, like parkouring off the wall or sliding between their legs or something cool like that, and then I would probably do like an acrobatics check or something with that, then if that was successful, you would get the advantage. Because, advantage has to be earned rather than just circling around someone. Yeah, so I think acrobatics would be very nice. Okay. Chris, what does a Minotaur get?
Well, I think I might stick with the ones he normally gets.
Yeah.
So I get, for ability score increase, I get strength increases by 2 and constitution by 1, which seems pretty well suited. I have to have a think about what kind of barbarian I'm gonna turn into, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But the cool ones are he has horns, so those are my natural weapons. I just found this out this morning, by the way. And like Goring Rush, which is super cool. So if I take the dash action, I can attack with the bonus action.
Oh wow!
And then I also have Hammering Horns, which is after I hit a creature with a melee attack, I can use a bonus action to try and shove at least somebody 10 feet away from me.
Nice.
Cool attack.
Yeah,
So that's pretty.
That'd be useful if we're dealing with like yawning chasms and things in the deep. Can I just say, sorry, a quick hi, hello to Desiree. Hi, Des.
Right
How are you doing? How did the rest of your Sea of Thieves go yesterday? Did you find the longest Johns? Did you get sung? Did they sing at you? I'm not sure. Thanks for coming by. Really good to see you. Okay.
Is that Desiree Potato?
Desiree Potato. Yeah.
Cool.
She's also playing the Custom Strad game on the weekends, and then does some really cool gaming streams as well. Check them out over there.
I think that's been our favorite module so far.
It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, like the reputation was so strong. Like I had to try it, and it was like I was just like, oh yes. But on the flip side, I was like, oh, I hope I can do it justice. Like everyone's got such high hopes for it. It's got such a strong reputation. But yeah, so far so good. Joy and existential dread in equal measure. Okay, thank you very much. Now, so you're going with Strength Con?
Yes.
Okay, great. And finally, our little Satyr Clinic.
Hey!
Trotting away.
I'm gonna change. I'm gonna put all my wisdom, the ability score into wisdom, I guess, as a cleric.
Yes.
Good.
How many bonuses do you get? 1 or 2?
2.
2. Okay. Now you can't put them in the same one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you have to put them in 2 separate ones.
Then in that case,
So is it a +2 and a +1?
yeah, +2 and then +1.
Yes, I would put the 2 in wisdom. Des, it's going really well, thank you. We're just doing character creation for this Out of the Abyss campaign, which is going to be starting next month. We're just doing a little session here, a little session 0 kind of affair. Okay, Sylvie, yep, so...
Then I'll just put one in wisdom and the other one in constitution.
Okay, +1 in constitution. That's always a good choice, because every time you level up, you get that bonus to your hit points as well. And later, if you choose to do that, you get another chance to increase your skills. If you get a con bonus, that will be retroactively added to all your previous levels as well. So it's nice. So if you choose that at like level 10, then you get 10 extra HP right away.
That's
All
cool.
right. Awesome. Okay, thank you very much. What else does a satyr? Satyr, get.
Yes, I guess satyr. Yeah. My type of creature is Fae rather than humanoid. And then, I can use my horn too.
Oh yeah.
You can use your head and arm strikes.
Nice.
Double horn action here.
There are jokes, and I'm ignoring them. I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
What?
You fill those in at home.
Yes. Feel free to play along at home. Yes. Okay, thank you.
And
So,
then
anything else?
Magic resistance.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's really good.
Yeah, and then I have no idea what it means actually.
Yeah.
Mere full leaps.
Mirthful.
Mirthful? Mirthful just means joyous, happy.
Oh yeah, like me in real life.
Yeah.
Then I can roll a d8 to, I guess, jump higher.
Nice.
Like
Higher
that.
and longer. Again, could be pretty useful when we're cave diving here.
Yeah, and
Nice.
then I'll have a flute.
Mhm.
And I'll play some flute for our
Okay.
party.
Yeah.
And
there you go. Nice.
Of course.
And that's pretty much it. I mean, like I think I'll speak just common and Sylvan, which was the
Yep.
original. I was thinking about changing to undercommon, but it doesn't make very sense. So.
That's the thing, right? Yeah, if you have a story reason for it, you are welcome to change your languages. Like, I think, Stephen, you'll probably have Undercommon, right? If you spent a long time down here,
Yeah, I'll have undercommon. Yeah.
right?
Then maybe
Which-
I'll think about it a little bit later. 'Cause,
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, no problem at all. That's something you need to meld with your backstory when you start thinking about what's happened until this point. Fantastic. Okay, great stuff, everyone. Now, if you go over to the class tab once more. Next to the class features, which is what's linked with your class that you've chosen, there is the optional feature manager. Please do that. And as with the race one, please check the boxes there and then go back to class features. A good one for you, Sylvie, is it gives you more versatility with choosing spells, which is good.
Yeah, you get to switch out spells more.
Yeah.
Just
Nice.
check all.
All of them?
Yeah, check all the boxes, it's all good. Everything, all the options, all the flags and whistles.
In the optional tab, it says
Yes.
I do not have any options.
Okay. That's the one I went with Artificer on mine, and yeah, I've got the same. Some of them. Yeah, Rogue. Rogue is already what they call a skill monkey. They're like really good at everything already. So it's just like, you're good. Do you have any choices to choose from? Proficiencies for your class? Sam?
Not on the class feature, yes. Not
Yes.
on the optional, yeah.
No, yeah. So class features you can choose there. And those of you with spells, Sylvie, I think at the moment, does the ranger have spells from level 1 or is that later on, Stephen?
It looks like from second level.
Okay, so yeah, that's not a problem yet. Sylvie, you can see there on your class tab, you'll have the spell options to choose from.
Oh yeah.
Okay? So you'll choose whichever is
Like, can I choose or
Correct.
it's already there?
correct for you. I would think about that slowly later on.
Yeah, yeah.
It's worth having a good think about and have a
Yeah.
look through. So that is to be chosen there. Excellent. Okay, now here we go.
Aha.
Abilities.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
So go to the ability score, please. Now, at the top, you have a drop-down menu which says choose a generation method. Please go to manual rolled.
You just roll it under.
Yeah. D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond, you're gonna freaking roll well today, okay? Not like last time. All the
Now,
ones you got
when you-
right.
When you choose that option, okay, you will see a line of rolls across the bottom there, just under where the menu came up, underneath your various scores. and there will be the option to roll those. Okay? So, Stephen, do you want to go first? Go over that first roll, and it will automatically minus the lowest. It rolls 4d6 and minuses the first one. The lowest one, sorry. So just roll those across the board and tell us what the numbers are. If you wanna pre-roll yours, guys, you can pre-roll them. That's cool.
Okay, cool.
And then we'll just read them out.
Okay.
Just click on each button and let it do its little animation thing. Ooh. So, Stephen, how did you go?
Oh, sorry. Am I rolling in roll 20?
No, on D&D Beyond is okay. If you just use the green roll buttons underneath.
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay, so I'm just rolling.
Drum roll, please.
Left to right.
Yep.
Alright, so strength.
Oh no, it's okay. You can just do the rolls, then you can assign them to whichever ability you like.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Gotcha.
That is an option.
Rolling.
You can just do it left to right in order, but that's scary.
Oh, it's thrown. Yeah.
So how'd you go?
4d6 onto my deck here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That's a 15 for the first
Nice. Okay, next one.
one. Next one.
Is anyone going to get the mythic 18?
Nice, good.
I got
4, 2, 5. For the next one.
What was the next one, sorry?
11.
11. Okay.
What do I need?
Keep going. Let's roll them through. See how we fare.
Yep, we're going. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's 14.
Nice. How many more to go? Is that halfway?
I know about this rolling feature. It's very cool.
Yeah, it's fun. Small earthquake. Just checking around here. Really. What's the next one there, Stephen?
Let's see. So we had a 13 and now a 12.
Okay, these are all good. All above 10, which is nice.
Last roll.
Last roll. Did I jinx it?
As soon as you said that.
Oh, no. Sorry. What was it?
That'll be an 8. For the
8.
last one.
It's okay. Everyone needs a dump stat. Everyone needs a dump stat. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Right, Sam, how did you go?
Okay, so for my strength, I did it left to right. I don't know if that was bad or not, but I did strength, which is 13.
Uh-huh. Good.
My dexterity was 7, so I'm glad I chose that as my.
It's okay. We can change this. It's okay. Don't worry.
Oh, we can. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Constitution 11. Intelligence 17.
That's gonna be Dex.
Wisdom is 9, and charisma is 13.
Okay. So underneath where you rolled, there's a little drop-down menu, and you can choose which stat that goes in. So I would put your highest in Dex, and then put. What do we think for second highest? What's good for a rogue? Charisma is good if you want to be a smooth talker, or Constitution if you want to be, sturdier, hardier, as far as survivability goes.
I don't have any healing abilities, so maybe
That's
wanna
okay.
be a little bit sturdier.
Yeah, con's good. It's okay. Your party will, I assume, be looking out for you.
Did you turn on the?
Yeah, the mic's on.
No worries.
We got a cleric.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
So do I need intelligence and wisdom? Is that
Not really. No,
That's
and
gonna be
the
helpful.
difference there. Intelligence is book learning, and then wisdom is street smart. So you'd be wiser than intelligent, I think. if you're going to choose between them. But definitely Dex should be your highest. Maybe Con the next one. Strength, I wouldn't worry about too much. There's a Minotaur, and all of your attacks, like using daggers and rapiers and that kind of weaponry, that's all going to be with your Dex as well. So don't worry about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can put those the other ones in the. So I think for a rogue, Dex, Charisma, and Con are the most important, and then the other ones I wouldn't worry about too much. Your choice. I mean, how you want to play it? Do you want to be wiser? Do you want to be strong, a little bit stronger? Yeah, that's up to you entirely. Okay, Chris.
Yeah. Well, looks like luck was on my side today.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Sylvie, can I ask you to confirm this?
Yeah. So annoyed.
Okay, that's real.
So I got a 17,
Nice.
16,
Nice.
12,
Okay.
14,
Okay.
15,
Okay.
and a 10.
Oh, 10. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So
So-
my strength is now at 19.
So the Minotaur is the leader.
At least
Well,
the damage
in-
taker.
We all do what the Minotaur says, and he goes first.
Yeah, in front at least.
Yeah, it's not,
If not the leader. I think we all know the rogue will be leading from the back in the behind the scenes, behind the curtain. Okay, excellent. So yes, you know where those need to go.
yeah.
Sylvie?
Well, it was not that bad. It was all above 10.
Nice.
10, 16, 11, 14, 12, 13.
Okay, so 16 for your wisdom. And
Yeah,
then-
16. Yes.
Yeah,
And
and
then
some
I
other
did,
bits and bobs.
14 constitution.
Mhm. Now-
13 strength.
I was gonna say, strength is also a good one because clerics. Remember, clerics are they're religious, but they're the fighter kind of side of religious.
Yeah.
So you'll
maybe-
you'll get proficiency with like armor and stuff as well.
Strength then.
Maybe.
Okay, then I'll put 14 on strength instead of constitution.
It's up to you.
And I might switch a little bit after, once.
Yep, that's
I
fine.
think about
That's
it
fine.
a bit.
Also, if you look below that, has the score calculations. It will show you what your plus comes up as the total score, and look at the modifier because you have the racial modifiers that you've added. So it might actually be better to put a. Chris, help me out here. Does it flip over to the next number on an odd or an even?
I believe it's on the odd.
Odd, right? So 11, 12 is plus 1, 13, 14 is plus 2,
I believe so. Yeah.
15, 16.
No, 13 plus 1.
Oh, 13 is still plus 1?
Yes.
Oh, so
Okay,
it's
so it's on the
Even.
Okay.
It's on even.
Okay.
events. Okay. So yeah, so
Yeah.
Sam, with your racial plus 2, that would be better put in an even rolled stat. So if you put, that will give you a plus 1 because every even number it goes up, then you get the extra plus to the roll. So have a little jiggle around of those and see which actually works best for you. Fantastic. Okay, now that leaves us with one thing really. And you know what? Actually, I think the description is so heavily attached to the backstory. I think that's something that needs to be thought about. In a different kind of way. And we have a couple other things to talk about before we finish up here. Our streams were going to be short and sweet as far as D&D is concerned. Anyway, our streams will be about 90 minutes each, so we're probably aiming to finish 1:30 our time, so 12:30 for you guys in Taiwan, and 5:30, Stephen. I think he's thinking about it. Yes, right. Yeah, 5:30 down in New Zealand. So we will be wrapping up before too long. So we can discuss your description, because in the description the main thing you have there is your background, the background option. And Sam, please take your time to have a look through these and decide which one you fancy. When you're doing that, the ones that have like a strange kind of name on them, like the first one that comes up for me is the Azorius Functionary. Those are connected to another setting. So please skip those ones. So the Azorius Functionary, the Boros Legionnaire, the what's the next one after that? The Demir Operative.
Agents.
And yes, and then all of the house agents can skip, but those are Eberron based ones. So please skip those. Is it engineer? So just choose one that's just a profession name, please.
Okay.
Or the like urchin, things like that. And the ones that are in Forgotten Realms, those are okay. So the Baldur's Gate ones are okay, and the Waterdavian one is okay if you're from Baldur's Gate or Waterdavia. Where's that?
I just did a random name generator, and my Minotaur's name is Poppy, apparently.
Kawaii.
I feel like you have to stick with that now.
Yeah, right?
Yes, there is a randomizer on the name there, or you can choose something of your own design. That is absolutely okay. But we shall hear these names and who these characters are in a little more detail as we come across them locked up and captured. Hang on, if I'm doing dark.
John, are we rolling an HP?
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, let's do that. Yeah, so back on the class tab.
HP.
Are we rolling them?
Yep.
Actually, no, you're okay, because it isn't a roll in the first one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Right? Action Pap says, Poppy seems fitting, Arnie.
Oh.
Sorry. It has been decreed. Actually, no. The first...
Got like a big, scary, normal name.
The first roll is always max, so we actually don't have to roll for HP this time. So if you go into your manage HP, and it's probably
Max.
maxed out already. Well, actually, mine's the one I'm just doing like randomly is like more than it could be.
Mine is
So
15.
What
which
what is your hit dice?
1d8.
1d12.
Okay. So where it says in the manage hit points box, where it says rolled HP, that has to be a maximum dice roll. Don't add your con. It does that automatically.
11 then total. Or 8 and then 11.
But in the rolled HP, just put 8.
Oh.
And then the +2 will be automatic.
Oh.
So you're 11, yeah.
What?
Yeah. Very delicate at the start. Be careful.
I'm not hitting much better. I'm at 12. So.
You got a D12?
Yeah, 5.
Oh no, it's a plus. With the plus, it's D12.
Oh, HP people.
I'm at 12. Yeah.
Level
so
1.
D10.
That scary time.
Yeah.
Sam, what's
Level
your hit
1.
dice?
1d8.
1d8. Okay, so where it says rolled HP, just put 8 in there.
You?
And then apply that. And then when you go to your character sheet, it should show the rolled dice plus your con modifier, your constitution modifier. All right, fantastic. So, I think we shall leave our Aasimar High Elf Minotaur Satyr group there for a moment, and we shall step back a moment and have a little think about gameplay in general. Now, in your experience of playing and or listening, viewing, imbibing D&D, what is the most fun for you? Because that's all I care about, okay? Is that what is the most fun for you? And there will be a balance of all the 3 pillars of D&D. There is combat, there is RP, role-playing, social interactions, and there is exploration. Dungeoneering, finding and going around maps using survival skills. Which, for you, and all of the above is a legitimate answer. Which, for you, is the most enjoyable when you're playing, generally? Stephen?
Me, probably the role playing,
Mhm.
which is maybe just because I'm bad at the other ones.
So, which goes to mean you're unlucky, right? Because the other ones are dice-based more than the other one.
And I have no sense for strategy whatsoever.
Luckily, neither do I, so you're okay. Okay, Sam, what would you say? Like, what did you enjoy when you were watching, listening to that podcast and stuff?
Definitely the role-playing part.
Okay.
I mean, they were hilarious, though. I'm not like a professional improver, so I'm not a comedian, but
No.
I'll do my best to try to make it interesting.
Okay. Chris?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could speak for both of us. I mean, role playing for sure. We always like to be in character and kind of like, immersed in the world. So, yeah. You? Would you agree?
Yeah. I like that. I like also, like mystery a little
Exploration.
bit. Yeah, exploration.
Yeah.
Not too much, like not just that.
Yeah.
But like a little bit of balance. I think I just like something balanced.
Okay, well, congratulations, because you're all in the right place, because I do like to lean into the RP of any given situation. And this module, Out of the Abyss, I haven't read all the way through yet, but what parts I've looked at already, there is a cast of amazing NPCs. There's so many interesting characters. Like, right from the get-go, when you're locked up in this drow outpost, the other prisoners that are there are already amazing. And
Awesome.
by the way, if we get into combat early on, when these people might still be with you, potentially, I might ask you to run one of them in combat as well, so it just makes it that little bit faster, as well as your... And in RP situations, when we're role-playing, talking to each other, I will do that for them, because I know all of their, their ideas and their thoughts and what they're really up to. And, yeah, so I'll do that, but as far as, like, dice rolling thing goes... because the combat, I like to make combat as smooth as possible, as quick as possible, and also keep the storytelling going, right? There's no reason to break from the storytelling when we go into combat. Rolling initiative is not changing over to a different game, even if the style's a little different, because please take liberties with how you describe your actions. Don't just say I attack the guy. It's like or just say I try and spring off the wall and drive my sword into the crook of his neck, or something a bit more descriptive than just the general roles, if you're comfortable with that. And it's not something you have to dive into straight away. It can be something you just try out a little and get comfortable with over time. And then there will be a balance of all the things, absolutely. As far as like just looking at my games, how they've played out so far on the channel here and privately, I mean, we'll have sessions. We'll probably have a session or two from time to time where we don't even roll any dice.
Yeah.
It's just going to be story and moving through. Oh, right. Okay. Now, does everyone get Roll20 okay? Sam, is the Roll20 window working for you okay?
Yeah, I made an account. Should be able to open.
Good. So, yeah, if you just double check that logs in okay, because when we're out of combat, there'll be a nice evocative image, such as our lovely friend here, the Demogorgon. The Prince of the Abyss, the Prince of Demons himself. And when we're in combat, there will be a map. Moreover, because we're in Roll20, and I have the fancy subscriptions and things, it will be dynamically lit, which means you will only be able to see what your character can see.
Awesome.
Now, dear viewers, you will get to see everything that all the characters see, but not everything that I see. I'm sorry, because I do want the players to have the option to go and look at the stream later if they want to take some notes or remind themselves what happened. So you are getting the player view, but all of them as a sum total, so you'll get to see what they can all see together on the screen here. Whereas each of them will just get their individual views. Now, the next thing, I'm going to shunt to off-stream here because it's something that's quite personal and you can talk about without broadcasting it to the world and to each other as well. I would like you in a private message, just let me know, and this is an adapting thing, it can be changed later on to add or subtract from, what's just a no-go for you? What are you just not interested in seeing at all? There are a bunch of things that are just a given for me. There won't be any rape, there won't be any violence or the killing of children. if there was like a massive combat, a large, like if a village was attacked by something, you know, it could have happened, but it won't ever be specifically referenced. Yeah, there won't be anything of that ilk in the game. This is a survival combat against demons and monsters and the like, so please let me know, you know, kind of what level of violence, you know, descriptively you're comfortable with. I don't want to, and I mean, I don't go into complete horrible visceral detail, but you know, you get into combat and the, you know, the drama of a combat, and just let me know what kind of things you're okay with there, and then just any other fears or anything you have. First and foremost, is anyone scared of spiders? in a really, really bad way. Like, as in discussion, not like in front of you.
It's okay.
You okay?
Not for
Good.
in
Okay.
I mean, like real life. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because there's, you know, we are down in the Underdark with the Drow, and there are an awful lot of spiders and giant spiders, and their goddess is the Spider Queen, demon of the Abyss, and
I
so.
love their
Cockroaches.
spiders down
Sorry.
in the dark.
Say again, Stephen.
I love their spiders down in the dark.
They do indeed. So, yes. I'm glad. I'm very glad. But just things like that. If there's anything that you have, one of my players in another game mentioned that they are, you know, they're uncomfortable with, you know, people being burned alive.
Oh,
Just that the image of that is just a bad thing for them, even in the abstract. And luckily, you know, there is, in the Rime of the Frost Maiden, there is a scene where someone is being burnt at the stake. So they're not in that game. So that was lucky that didn't come up. But just to let me prepare for that, and I want to be, you know, sensitive to everyone's feelings there. So let me know. And of course, if that changes, or if something came up that until that point you did not realize was an uncomfortable thing for you, please let me know anytime if you need a timeout or if something needs to be avoided, and we can quickly jump over to this holding screen. Oop. And then come back again when we're okay and we've had a chat. So that's always an option. So just let me know. Either you can send a message, I'll have my phone right here all the time, and I'll see that come up. Or you know, just let me know somehow, and we can deal with that. And so that everyone has a good time, which is what we are here for. So, excellent. I think we're all okay with the 18th? Yes?
18th?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so everybody,
Ooh, excited.
next month we will be here at this time, in this place, specifically in my overlay here. This is the art of the Drow outpost. We will be here, and we will be plunging into the Underdark and starting out of the Abyss on February 18th.
We're
At-
18th. It's our time.
Yes, our time. Thank you very much. Yes, February
Yeah.
17th in the US. Thank you. Good
Our
point. Good point. Yes, so everyone watching back over there in the US, thank you for coming by. It's a pleasure to meet you all. And yes, the evening of the 17th for you, the lunchtime of the 18th, the early evening of the 18th for us, we will be back. And we shall be here in the Underdark with Out of the Abyss. And I cannot wait.
So excited! Woo!
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone
See
for
you
taking the
then.
time to Thank
Thank
you for
you.
those that joined us for this little character creation stream. I'm really looking forward to meeting all of these people and seeing which of you goes with the comedy voice. Be very careful. You want to stick with that for the entire campaign.
But yeah, I gotta keep it once you start it.
So, yep, North Shore DM, thank you so much. Suction Bat, thank you. Thank you, Des. It was really good to have you here. And please join us again as we epically orchestral number out of this session here. And I think John Williams is in the back here somewhere. And yes, we shall see you all next time. If you have time, do come back later on today or tomorrow, if it is how it is for you, as we will be playing Curse of Strahd from 10:30 p.m. JST over here. Tomorrow, Friday for us, Friday evening for us, we will be playing descent into Avernus back down in the Nine Hells. Next Tuesday, we will be up in the frozen north with Rime of the Frost Maiden. And on Saturday, stroke Friday evening, Chris?
So I was just telling Isol. So Saturday, Asia. US is Friday evening about 6 o'clock in California time. So we have our weekly session is a modern 5e in Baldur's Gate. Actually, they're leaving Baldur's Gate finally, but again.
After that amazing kind of heist, I'm not sure if it was a heist movie or a disaster movie.
Both.
Exploding barrels and fire-based spells. It's a good combination. Yes. Yeah, please check them out if you get the chance. And do come on by. Give us a sub to be notified when we go online, as we are prone to do almost every day of the week. Because we do enjoy this little game of ours. So, thank you so much.
Thank you, Phoenix.
I can't wait.
Thank you.
Guys. Actually saying it out loud is like February 18th feels a long time away.
It does.
Actually,
It's really long.
It's okay. I have a book to read. So that's all
It's
good.
time for those backstories.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
because I will be weaving those into the story. So do enjoy giving me some nice little bits and bobs to work with there.
Weaving / punishing you for your choices.
Potato. So, it's one for you, Des. Okay, thank you very much, and we shall head off. How do I sign out in the middle of the day? Like every night I say, as we like to say over here, or Yasumina Sai, but that's not going to work in
Just,
daytime. I have it. Okay.
Rest of the day.
In Japan over here we say kondo for next time. So kondo ne is going to be see you next time, basically. So as we like to say around these parts, kondo ne. Thank you.
Yes. See ya.
Bye.
Good one.
Bye.